not saying I said I wouldn't bother if I was you. I didn't tell him. I just don't think it's worth bothering to talk to you lot, that's all.
I'm obviously here to oppose the movements to make refugees and asylum seekers feel intimidated, which is a massive growing issue around the country. Obviously, what happened around the corner in Rotherham last year was a disgrace. So, yeah.
Would you say that all the patriots, would you say they're all far-right Nazis, or do you think a false statement?
I think that's a slightly loaded question. Can we move on to the next one?
There we go, we're back again.
I'm here as a migrant to the UK, to London and then Sheffield. The first thing I want to address is that if you look back, there are young people in those windows looking at us. And some of these young people that I have contact with. So as we are standing here, I've been sending them pictures and voice notes to say, we are here for you guys. Don't be scared. Today I'm going to talk about my personal experience, and I would like to start that with a couple of quotes that you must have heard as well from others. And one of them is, "But you're different."
Must be talking about the Angles and Dukes picks.
You are different. These are the things I get to
There's a
hear
vicar there.
from individuals who love to justify their hate for the people who come to this country.
So there's the vicar over there. Wherever she's gone.
When I tell them my journey, when I say the things that people go through in this country to be able to have a standard, basic standard living, to be able to work, to be able to contribute to this economy, and to be like the rest of the residents of this country, they say, but you're different. But why am I different? Why are these different to me? It's just a space of time. Maybe they came 5 years before me. I may have come 5 years before them. Or maybe 2 years, maybe 10 years. It's just a space of time. That's the only difference. They're here to see a life that's worth living. For them, for their dependents, and for the people that left behind. This reminds me actually of the very, very recent news that happened a couple of days ago, where the now sacked, pretty much, Home Secretary decided to abandon the dependent visa regulations for people who seek asylum here and who have been granted refugee status.
Do you mind being on my camera?
Yeah, sure. Just film.
Can you tell me what you're doing here today?
I'm here to let those people in that hotel know that they're welcome here.
I wouldn't bother giving them an interview, to be honest. I wouldn't bother.
Okay.
Why not? She's a free human, she can do what she pleases. You do what you want to do.
Okay, what are you here for?
I'm just here to film.
Okay, well, here to let them know they're welcome here.
They're not on our side.
Okay.
They're not on our side. They'll end up on a nasty website.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't end up on a nasty website. No, you can. I've got a live view now, so she's trying to silence you. That's wrong.
Okay, can I see the website that you're putting this
Yeah,
on?
you can put it on. We do protests and everything. Yeah. Have a look up for it now. That's wrong to tell somebody but they can't speak.
I'm not saying I said I wouldn't bother if I was you. I didn't tell
It's
them
not going on a nasty website. Why would you say that?
I just don't think it's worth bothering to talk to you lot, that's all.
Oh well. She
I'm
has.
not here on any side.
No, we just film different things. So I will say on the video, this woman has stopped this one from talking.
Which is not what happened, mate, at all. I just said I wouldn't talk to them if I were you.
How do you know who we are?
I told
How do you know we're not educated people who've got jobs?
Because of everything that's coming out of your mouth, you don't come across as very educated.
Oh yeah, you would know that.
But very finally, we know what it's about.
So there we go, she's putting me down, saying I'm not educated. So basically I'm a dumb working class person. So we're back again.
Recognizing that it's about Palestine, it's about anti-Muslim hate. Thank you very much. And free! Free!
All people from a Muslim community, and ultimately quite clear. I did actually want to call somebody from Palestine Solidarity, but he seemed to disappear. Anyway, if he turns up, if State turns up, he's welcome to come and speak. Right, it's okay. So, shall we have a bit
Lefties
more
love the pedos.
chance as well? That's true. Because it is now, what time is it? It's now 4:15. So, there's anybody else.
Would you like to tell us what you're doing here, apart from the obvious?
People, women, we will not let them divide and rule our community.
You'll have to speak up a bit. It's people watching live.
I was just saying that we're to protest against the racist and fascist using asylum seekers, trying to whip up racism against so many people. I mean, it's very good this turned out today. I'm from Rotherham, so it was an attack on Mammoth last night.
Kevin's leading you. Yeah, Kevin's supporter.
Oh, it's gone. Thank you. Thank you.
We are Sheffield.
That's two. There you go, look. Thank you. You want to check that out?
Right, I'm just going to ask Trevor Goodfield to say a few words, because he's going to be, he's originally from a Jewish background, and he wanted to say a few words, because it is a bit like the 1930s. And
Getting stood around quite a bit.
He's going to be going off to the South Yorkshire opposing racism and right-wing ideas, which is taking place at the Shallow Community Forum. And we'll start a little bit late because of the protest today. We delayed it, but we do want people to come along and join that event, because actually it is about educating ourselves as well. So over to Trevor Goodfield.
First the message to those that have been filming.
Let's read it, a little bit of this.
I hope your film shows Sheffield's pride, Sheffield at its best, Sheffield when it turns out and demonstrates and shows racists are not welcome in this city. You know, looking around, the things that make you proud is exactly when people stand together. Not when they're racist or flag or they can paint in red and white. This idea of action is the first determinant of growth. We stand all together and we stand as human beings and we stand in solidarity. I'm actually talking about my youth. My dad was one time dead now.
Okay, blocked.
Grew up in the 30s.
Can you see if I stand here?
We tell stories about the 30s. About being chased, identified because of the clothes that you wear, or the head covering, or the food that they ate, or the prayers that they made. And really, today is no different. But it's our job and our task and our strength to say those days will not return. We won't let our useless politicians... No pass around! No pass around, exactly. We won't let our politicians fudge and lie. Every time they make a concession to the right come back for more. And the only way to stop that is like people today coming together. And I think it's no mean thing, really.
Stupid coin things.
And they've turned that in their numbers. And I will listen to when Matthew was speaking about being frightened. You don't have to be frightened when you're standing here amongst friends and comrades and people who understand solidarity.
All right, Brandon, how are you doing? Can't hear too well.
They're good at divide and rule. The way they try and weaponise sexual behaviour and assault, to racialise it, to say it's Muslim. They know what they are doing. They're playing a dangerous game. And everybody here today will listen to all the different speeches. What's important, remember what people said and pick an argument. and argue with people, and do not put up with the racism. Sometimes I can't help myself. I'm arguing with the telly. In my head, sometimes aloud, sometimes in a silent rage. Because the narrative is bollocks, it's nonsense, and we've heard it all before. Whether the 30s when my dad grew up, whether the 70s and 80s when I grew up, the first demonstration in 1974 against the National Front marching in Leeds. And I stood in a group like this.
Brandon's going over to
I think my comment Nick I went to school with is in the crowd as well. And we stood and we learned very, very quickly. But when you stand united,
Good man, we'll try and get there when we can. It's gonna we'll try and cover a bit of this and we'll come over and join you.
Therefore, I've allowed them out. And that's why people are saying some really horrible, horrible things. But the only way to tackle that and to put them back in the gutter is to stand proud, is to argue and to fight back. Refugees, welcome every time. Racist, no, out.
United will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Just to say, we don't care what country you come from. We don't really believe that borders should exist, because borders are about saying that people can't move from one country to another. We want to make sure that they're talking about our diversity and being proud of it. Thank you very much, Trevor. Just to say that Trevor's going up to the opposing racism.
Reform supporter here, look, what do you think to this?
Not wrong with Tommy Robinson, great guy. Not wrong with Tommy.
What are you doing here today?
Today, same as everybody else, trying to wait for this lot to leave. But of course, we won't leave till Reform get in there, will they?
What do you think of the new Home Secretary?
No comment, I can't say.
So here we are. Hiya. What are you doing here today?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm holding this flag.
You know, I know you're doing that. What do you think of the new Home Secretary?
The shower, a lot of them.
Thank you. Let's have a little look. Gonna do a bit more filming before we leave. Hi lads, can you tell us what you're doing here today?
I'm alright. Good,
Are you gonna? I can't see your mouth.
That's cool. I'm good.
Are you talking? I'm a little bit deaf in this ear.
Nah, I'm good, mate.
No.
Don't fancy an interview, thanks.
I've come because, you know, I want this country to be a nice place for people to be able to come and live. You know, and we're not going to be able to do that if you've got racists harassing people as soon as they get here.
Define racist.
The far right, yeah, because we're against racism and what have you.
Do you mean the people who protest in the hotels?
Us.
So we're not on our side, stop speaking.
No. We're not on anybody's side. We spoke to loads of people. Just think, it's not like that at all. You can look at this channel if you want, so you see it's not making you look like an idiot. Don't you think it's fascist to try and silence somebody's voice?
On your far right.
It's not a far... What does far right mean? Can you define far right, please? I'm a working class person. Tell me what far right means. I work with Nigerians. Tell me what a racist is.
Don't agree with other religions bringing their beliefs in here, like halal and stuff like that, and kosher, and us having to change the way we do things to pander to other people. I think that needs stopping and barring right now. Any other country in the world, you know, you go, you do what they do. When in Rome, do what Romans do, and I believe that people should be doing that here. I'm not against anybody, you know, I've got more European friends than most people, but they're all feeling the same. That's the problem. I've got Polish friends that are leaving England because they're scared of England and they want to go back to the cosy area of Poland because they know it's nice, it's free and it's still Polish.
Do you think it's a government thing or a migrant thing?
Both. I don't know. I think it's a bigger thing. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Whether they're trying to make the whole world one way or not, for future, I'm not sure, but...
To Angela Rayner?
Not really much of an opinion on her, to be honest. Not much of an opinion. She's a bit of a twat, isn't she? She's a bit of a... Yeah, that's just going to be more of our decline in it. That's going to help them get into more places and more... It's just scary. Scary, mate. Scary.
There we go. Well, I'm the one who's talking. You've refused to talk to me. I can talk to you about disability cuts all day if you want.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. I don't think we're interested, brother. Go ask someone else.
LGBT and
What's wrong with that, mate?
phobia. What's that mean?
What's that mean? My brother's transgender.
Well, that's good, isn't it? Why is he? What's wrong with people who are transgender?
Well, you've just started on LGBT. You've said
No, we're reading your leaflet.
We're reading your leaflet. What's wrong with people from the LGBT community? No. What rights don't they have?
To walk in the street without getting harassed.
It's not very nice.
It's not to be polite to you and tell you to leave.
I'm just being nice to you and being kind. I'm just having a conversation with people. Do you want to talk?
Well, yeah, I would have thought so.
Why? That's But so you're a march talking about standing up for people. Then you're going, "Were you like I'm some sort of scumbag or something?" That's not nice. Yeah, it's just I'm trying to have a conversation with these people.
Don't want to talk to you, they want to talk to you.
You know. Well, they are out in public. You know. He looks like a 1980s. I don't know. You know him? Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make them, know that they cannot use my image.
Who?
The far right. Luckily enough, they're not here.
How does he know they're far right? That's like he just called me far right, and I don't have any political alliance to far right whatsoever.
Well, they obviously don't want to talk to you. Well, come and get engaged with them. Try and take video.
Well, they are in public having a protest,
They are,
and so am I.
absolutely.
So they're only doing what I'm doing.
That's absolutely fine.
You
We're
know?
just going to come and make sure
I was just talking to this
everyone's
chap,
okay and
but
not commit any offences.
no, we're talking to this chap, and then like fascism, cutting people's talks down.
Don't let them click on it. It's gonna go next.
Well, there we go. If I was in the hotel, you'd be talking to me, wouldn't you? It was a nice conversation, and then he just came up and started treating me like I was a piece of shit on his shoe.
Oh well, tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, but they're talking about everybody's welcome and everything else. That there is your true fascist, right there, silencing people's talk. Look at the support in Wakefield, it's on fire. Coppers are actually chatting to these protesters for a change. Excuse me, would you like one of these leaflets? Any of these leaflets?
Yeah, don't go up there, they've got facial recognition vans, you might as well walk around.
So would you guys all right for one of these? No. Oh, I'm just trying to promote March Against Fascism. See what happens. Hi, do you want one of my...
No thanks.
Are you sure? You look like a Nazi to me. Look, you got your Nazi badge on.
Jog on, I'm just proud of Britain and I'd like to keep it as it was when I was a kid.
Winding you up.
Yeah.
So we just spoke to the National Socialist, pro whatever, anything else. And look, the police are laughing and joking with the chap there after I called him a fascist. And look, it just goes to show you who the police are with. Not allowed to wear face coverings, but they wear face coverings. Oh, sorry, I didn't know police was there. I didn't realise. It's a lovely day out on here as well.
Okay, so our next speaker, I'm really pleased we've got Alexi Green, who's Alexi Keegan, who is a Green councillor in Sheffield and has been very prominent in the Palestine council.
I just want to say how fantastic it is to see so many people from Sheffield here today. When we telling everyone loud and clear that refugees are always welcome here in Sheffield. The people in the hotel are our friends and our brothers. We are proud that Sheffield is the first city of sanctuary. But what people don't remember,
Do you mind being on camera?
people are forced to come here because we were there.
Can you tell me what you're, apart from the obvious,
And because of British foreign
tell me what
policy.
you're doing here today? Look at all this.
Just showing support for the refugees that are in this country in general, but also specifically the ones in this hotel.
Yeah, the same. Just showing support for the refugees in Sheffield, all refugees in the UK, also just refugees around the world. It's not, I don't think it's a thing that they choose to be. It's not just a UK thing, just refugees around the world. I think lots of countries in the world are war-torn, it's not the refugees' fault. They don't choose to be refugees, but yeah.
The only difference between us and them is where we were born, basically.
It's a flip of a coin that we weren't born in a country that was war-torn, and so we're not refugees.
Wonderful, thank you.
Who's looking for something?
Go on, piss off. Look at this guy here.
Here, fuck it, I don't want to go to trouble with it.
Come on, off you go.
You're
Have you seen him? He's just trying to attack.
What for? I've been down there with the fucking mate and this protest.
Oh,
Put
you're
your bike
in
up and he
protest.
thinks I'm fucking... Man, this fucking scumbag, what?
We are black, white, Muslim and we're Jews. We are black, white, Muslims, black, white, Muslims, black, white, Muslim and we're Jews. We are black, white, Muslims.
Are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim? No. Oh, well, you can't shout then, can you?
There are many, many more of us than you. There are many, many more. Many, many more.
Green Party's here.
Many, many more of us than you. There are many, many more of us than you. There are many, many more of us than you. There are many, many more. Many, many more.
Excuse me.
Many, many more of us than you.
Excuse me.
There are many, many more of us than you.
Oh, that guy don't want to talk. You're like a medieval executioner. I'm going to ask that Green Party guy about what he thinks about all this mess.
The same as everybody else.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm just doing a little video for YouTube.
But who are you?
What do you mean?
Who are you?
Just a random chap going around.
I don't speak to random chaps.
That's not very nice. And the cure. The cure's here.
I'm here to solidarity with the hostile community that is being created by our government. I'm here
Which
to, well, both Tory and Tory light, and basically just to kind of show that Sheffield is a community of love, community of support, and ultimately, you know, there are many more of us than there are haters who like putting up flags, because ultimately we're all suffering because of government cuts, we're all suffering because of people who are just like not representing us in any way, shape or form, and that goes to anyone who is marginalised in our communities.
Perfect. Look at this little poochie. What do you think of the migrant hotel? Back again.
Black and white, unite and fight. Together we are dynamite. Black and white. Together we are dynamite. The anti-national victim then, we've beat them before, we'll beat them again and push them back into the gutters. So we have to do it by mobilising every single time they rear their vile, horrible heads. Thanks a lot.
I know that Phil Turner was arrested at Lewisham fighting the National Front, and that means that whenever they rear their ugly heads again, we will stand up and we will fight back. When refugees are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Muslims
Sorry,
are
got
under
an chesty
attack,
bit shot
what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When people are under attack,
just because they want to stand up, fight back, safe, you know, for kids, and these illegal immigrants aren't documented. These lot coming up boats aren't documented. Well, my dad came on a boat. My grandparents did. My grandparents did. There I am, a lefty, I'm proud of it.
Show me what community looks like. This is what
Well, what do you say to what she's saying?
This is what diversity looks like.
Because I'm a far right. I'm a far right now.
You're a far right?
Refugees are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. When Muslims are under attack.
Can you tell me what you're doing?
Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
Come to have a look at what's going on, because all these people, I mean, look, they don't realise how bad things are getting. Over where we live, just over at road here, they're all over estate. 2 people, 2 women have been attempted rapes. They're exposing to little girls. Then they were on our street round us cars yesterday.
This is what diversity looks like.
Disappointed. We got kids. We got kids.
And that's James Eden, who's the Secretary of Chesterfield Trades Council, who's come to bring his solidarity and support. So over to James.
Thank you very much, Maxine, and big congratulations.
So where's your Nazi badge?
You what?
Where's your Nazi badge?
I know. I've got kids though, and we're writing out of it, but people aren't seeing what exactly is going on. You know, these aren't anyway. I've seen loads on YouTube.
Is the flags I've seen on lampposts.
But my kid won't go to school.
Does anybody want to have a chat? Anybody?
Ask them what they're here for.
But we face.
I've asked a few people, but some of them are talking, some of them are not.
It is the danger of fascism. There is more than a whiff of the 1930s about at the moment, as has been said by many other speakers.
What are you doing here, really?
I'm quite worried about the impending rise of fascism in our country. My grandma fought against them in the Second World War as a resistance fighter. I don't want it happening here.
It's only going to happen here if things don't. You're making an issue out of something that it's not. You're making out. Well, media and you. I mean, we're doing this stand up to racism. What about stand up for his kids? What about protecting his kids? The undocumented illegal immigrants that have come over on boats that no one knows what they've done in their country. Yeah.
And I want to say a couple of words about our
love.
There isn't though, is there? There isn't.
Well, occasionally someone thinks, do you know English people ever rape any kids? Or rape anything? Because they do, all the time. In fact, the numbers show they do it at a much higher proportion than immigrants do. So, yeah, they do, look.
That's to be debated. That's
well, you can debate it, but the numbers show that they do. So, yeah, there are going to be some bad apples. There are bad apples in every life thing. There are people in every life. And
so
yeah, of course,
so
they
what
do
does that
something.
mean
Hold
then?
them to the highest account that you possibly can. No one likes nonsense, love. Like, no one. But, like, you know, they are spread amongst the thing, mostly men of all communities.
Yeah, there is, but
everywhere.
When you've got your saying stand up to racism because British people are just.
It is, it's just a different form of racism.
It's not a
it'll spill into
different form of
other forms of
Racism
racism.
is a fear, right? Racism is the fear against a race, is it not? We're not scared of them, are we?
I think the people that are manipulating
Yeah, but do you really dislike them? Because it is exactly the same thing. And actually, racism isn't, mate. Racism is just having an idea about a certain group of people, be positive or negative. You're like, it's just having a certain group of idea about a certain group of people. If you think that all people of a certain race mate, all from a certain place.
Right, are coming round here without ID, you know, with nothing. And we're
If we opened up routes to allow them in, then they would come into airports, mate. We would check their thing, and then they'd be able to go, right, where are we going to put them? 70% of people, they come over, they're allowed because they've come from a terrible country. If they've done something terrible, having communication between all these countries allows us to do a thing where you could check, and you might be able to go, listen, has this guy got anything on him? Because if so, lock him up, man. No one likes nonsense. Like, this is the thing where it's getting like, no one likes sex offenders, no one wants them over here, but at the same time, we've got plenty in our own country, mate. We should deal with all of them. We don't deal with all of them. Fucking saying that it's all these guys.
So I think what she's saying is, so if you've got loads here, do you want to let more in?
Well, a very small proportion of them, and then you deal with them. When they come in, you deal with them. Terrible things happen, and that's why we've got a criminal justice system, mate. And it's like, it's there to hold people to account, and they should be held to account. Of course they should. Anyone who hurts anybody should be held to account. But I don't think, because you're just saying they're all like this, or that a substantial amount of them are going to be like this. And our crime rates have gone down, mate, over the years. The Americans, their argument for immigration is the same. Their crime rates have gone down, yet they argue all these people are committing these crimes. Why? The numbers don't show it. Our crime rates have gone down, look. They've gone down from the 80s and 90s. They've gone down. Okay, we've got more immigrants than we ever had. The crime rates have gone fucking down.
We do have some figures in there, which I checked. I had a little check of them, so I'll just objective view is a bit different. But I don't think. Do you know, like some of the protests I go to for the migrants, some of the people I speak to.
Yeah.
They're not saying that everybody in that hotel is a rapist.
I know, mate, but why aren't you bothered? If you have a problem with the immigration policy, go and bother the government about it instead of shouting outside of a hotel where people are, there's families in there and stuff. Man. People scared. The one in Rotherham that people nearly burnt down. There were children in there, man. You're going to scream about children and like looking after kids. There were kids in the hotel. They're terrified.
We should all be outside.
They'd be terrified. So you know, I don't think it's like. Why don't you go and kick off to the government? They are the ones that control the immigration policy. These are people who are just trying to come over and find a better life. And you can argue about the validity of that, but bother the government. Go to Whitehall and shout at them and say, why are you doing this?
I'm neutral, just to let you know.
No, that's fair enough, mate. I'm not trying to get angry about this at all. I'm trying to stay like completely thing. This is just how I feel. And I'm upset that, you know, people would be so scared. No one wants people to be scared or worried. I've got family members who are really worried about this. I tried to say to them, mate, I grew up in a really multicultural area. Like every 5 years, a new generation of immigrants come. 20 years, they're English. They all walk around with the Yorkshire accents, mate. They're as English as I am. My grandparents came over 70 years ago, and it's like all we get is better food, and that is literally my view. Is we get better restaurants and we get new food.
Well, you don't like British food?
Years. I like British food just as much. I love bangers and mash. I love what's them. I love pie, mate.
Fish and chips.
I'm not such a fan of fish and chips, but I love pie. I love bangers and mash. I love shepherd's pie. I love casserole. I love all of them. But I also love my traditional food that I grew up with my grandparents, the Polish food, and I love Jamaican food. I love Indian food. And I love.
Can I just say that fish and chips is not British?
Is it? No. Lots of it isn't. But we don't get into that because a lot of it comes from thing. You know, my family are all Polish. Lots of it's Jewish food. It is like, you know. But it's been nice talking to you. Conversations need to be had, mate. No one should knock it down. Everybody on both sides is worried about the same things. There isn't the housing. There isn't the jobs. People are worried that their kids aren't going to have a better life than them. It's like we're all worried about the same thing. We just blame different people. I blame very rich people in the government who fucked us over and sold out the service.
So that was the anti-racism crowd in Sheffield, and in Wakefield we had the Union and English flags outside of the migrant hotel. Now, when you come out of your houses, we will just say this, and you put yourself in public at a protest, we have the right to film you. So if anybody's filming or any photographers out there come up to you and ask you questions, if you don't like it, then don't come out of the house. But if you are polite and respectful, we will move the cameras away from you. We hope you enjoy the video, and we hope to see you next time for more of it. Thanks for watching. Take care.